Welcome to the Best 60% Keyboards Awards show, where I will be rewarding each of these 60% keyboards with exactly what they deserve. Links to all of these 60% keyboards will be in the description below. Let's go. The GOAT, Kinesis TKO Gaming Keyboard. The Kinesis TKO is hands down the most versatile 60% keyboard I've ever tested. With its unique split hyperspace spacebar that gives you 3 thumb keys instead of one long spacebar. I absolutely love how this keyboard blends competitive gaming feature with ergonomic design elements like the front and rear tilt feet that let you position it at a negative angle to reduce wrist strain. The build quality is exceptional with its metal top plate, and the thick double-shot PBT keycaps feel premium under my fingers and won't shine or fade over time. What really sets the TKO apart is its insane programmability. You can store up to 9 dual-layer fully programmable layouts in its 4MB onboard memory, which is way more than most competitors offer. The included zippered travel case is a nice touch for taking it to tournaments, and at $175, it's definitely worth the investment if you're serious about both gaming, performance, and comfort. Best bang for your buck, Royal Kludge RK61. I've been using the Royal Kludge RK61 for both gaming and daily typing tasks, and for around $50, this keyboard is an absolute steal. The build quality surprised me. It doesn't feel cheap at all despite the budget price, and the ABS double-shot keycaps give it a premium feel that I wasn't expecting. The RK red switches on my unit are smooth with a nice linear feel, requiring just 40 grams of force with just a 2.0mm actuation point, making them perfect for both gaming and typing. One thing I did miss was adjustable feet on the bottom for ergonomics, but the compact 60% design freed up so much desk space for my mouse movements that I quickly got over it. The wireless functionality works flawlessly with both Bluetooth and the included 2.4 GHz dongle, and the 1450 mAh battery has been holding up well for my daily use. God tier, SteelSeries Apex Pro Mini Wireless. The SteelSeries Apex Pro Mini Wireless is absolutely mind-blowing with its OmniPoint 2.0 adjustable switches that let me customize the actuation point of every single key from a hair-triggered 0.2mm all the way to a deep 3.8mm. The dual actuation feature is a game changer. I've been using the same key to make my character walk with a light press and sprint with a deeper press, which feels incredibly intuitive and saves precious keyboard real estate. The wireless performance is flawless whether I'm using the 2.4 GHz connection or Bluetooth, with no noticeable lag even during intense gaming sessions. My only real complaint is that it's bizarrely slow to wake up from sleep mode, taking about a second, which can be annoying when I'm trying to quickly get back into a game. At $239.99, it's definitely expensive, but the combination of premium build quality, customizable switches, and wireless freedom makes it worth every penny for serious gamers who want the absolute best. Most innovative, Wooting 60HE. The Wooting 60HE completely changed how I think about gaming keyboards with its Hall effect lacquer switches that detect the full range of key motion with incredible 0.1mm accuracy. I was blown away by the rapid trigger technology that lets me strafe and fire faster in FPS games without having to fully release keys. The analog input with 4096 levels of precision gives me unprecedented control in racing games and flight sims that no other keyboard can match. While the 60% form factor takes some getting used to, the software is leagues ahead of competitors, making this easily the most innovative keyboard I've tested. The factory looped switches feel fantastic for both gaming and typing, with a smooth action that doesn't cause finger fatigue during long sessions. Most improved, Corsair K65 Pro Mini RGB. After years of dealing with Corsair's tiny, reverberating keyboards, the K65 Pro Mini RGB finally fixes those issues with 2 layers of sound dampening foam that gives it a satisfying clack without any metallic ping. I love that they expanded to a 65% layout, keeping the arrow keys and navigation cluster that were sorely missing from their previous mini keyboards. The optical mechanical OPX switches are incredibly responsive with a high actuation point that makes them perfect for competitive gaming. Though I did occasionally trigger keys by accident just by bumping the keyboard. The 8000 Hz polling rate is overkill for most users, but combined with the optical switches, it creates one of the most responsive gaming experiences I've had on a compact keyboard. Trying too hard, Corsair K70 RGB Pro Mini Wireless. The Corsair K70 RGB Pro Mini Wireless feels like it's desperately trying to cram every possible feature into a tiny package without considering what actually matters. What I appreciate the wireless connectivity options, the battery life is disappointing and only 24 to 32 hours with RGB on. The hot-swappable PCB is nice in theory, but it only accepts Corsair's own switches, which severely limits customization. The stabilizers are embarrassingly rattly and poorly duped, creating an inconsistent typing experience that's frustrating for a $180 keyboard. Despite the premium PBT keycaps and solid aluminum frame, the case pink and overall sound profile left me wanting more, especially considering cheaper keyboards sound significantly better. Ahead of its time, Keychron Q4 Pro QNK. The Keychron Q4 Pro is seriously impressive with its wireless capability while still maintaining QNK/VIA programmability, something that's incredibly rare in the mechanical keyboard world. I've been loving the full CNC machined aluminum body that gives it this premium, substantial feel at 1,351 grams. The hot-swappable PCB is compatible with both 3-pin and 5-pin switches, which means I can easily customize my typing experience without any soldering. Battery life has been solid too, getting about 300 hours with the backlight off and around 100 hours with RGB on the lowest setting. The KSA profile double-shot PBT keycaps feel fantastic under my fingers and are resistant to that annoying shine that develops over time. Shut up and take my money. Ducky One 3 Mini. The Ducky One 3 Mini is hands down one of the best mass-produced keyboards I've ever used. The looped stabilizers make those larger keys feel incredibly smooth with minimal wobble. I was blown away by how they've included noise-dampening foam inside the case, which eliminates that hollow sound you get with cheaper keyboards. The PBT keycaps feel premium and durable, and the hot swap PCB means I can easily try different switches without breaking out a soldering iron. The RGB lighting looks stunning with the frosted case on the Aura edition, creating this incredible light show effect that makes my desk setup pop. What really impressed me was how easy it is to open up and mod, perfect for someone like me who loves to tinker and customize my keyboard experience. One Trick Pony, Redragon K530 Draconic. The Redragon K530 Draconic has one standout feature, its triple connectivity options with Bluetooth 3.0/5.0 and 2.4 GHz wireless, making it super versatile for connecting to multiple devices. I found the battery life to be surprisingly good. With RGB off, I'm getting multiple days of use from the massive 3000 mAh battery. The hot swappable PCB is actually quite impressive at this price point, allowing me to experiment with different switches, though the included brown switches feel a bit scratchy out of the box. Unfortunately, the build quality feels noticeably cheap with this all-plastic construction, and there's an annoying ping sound when typing at full speed. While the RGB lighting has 13 preset modes, it's not as bright as other keyboards I've tested, and the software feels clunky and limited compared to more premium options. Jack of all trades, Logitech G Pro X60. The Logitech G Pro X60 is seriously impressive for how versatile it is while maintaining that compact form factor. I've been using it for both gaming and work, and the optical switches feel incredibly responsive. Almost as good as traditional mechanical switches, but with faster actuation. The build quality is excellent with that aluminum frame, and I love how the volume wheel is positioned on the left side where I can easily reach it with my pinky while gaming. Battery life has been solid at around 65 hours, and the G-Hub software lets me customize literally everything about this keyboard with multiple layers of key bindings. The only real downside I found is that it doesn't come with a wrist rest, which made longer typing sessions a bit uncomfortable after a while. The Overachiever, Everest Mountain 60. This keyboard absolutely blew me away with how much functionality they packed into a 60% form factor. The Mountain Everest 60 somehow manages to include arrow keys and even lets you attach a modular numpad either side when you need it. The typing experience is phenomenal thanks to 3 layers of sound dampening and those pre-looped mountain switches that feel buttery smooth right out of the box. I was initially worried about the tiny right shift key, but after a week of use, I've mostly gotten used to it, though I still occasionally hit the wrong key. For a compact keyboard that doesn't want to compromise on functionality, this is easily the most impressive 60% I've tested, especially with that detachable numpad option. Trendsetter, Razer Huntsman Mini. The Razer Huntsman Mini really pioneered the 60% gaming keyboard format among major brands, and it still holds up remarkably well. I've been testing the clicky optical version, and these switches are incredibly responsive with their low pre-travel distance while still providing that satisfying tactile feedback. The build quality is excellent with its aluminum top plate and double-shot PBT keycaps that have a nice textured feel that won't wear down over time. What I particularly appreciate is how Razer maintained functionality by including all those secondary functions printed on the sides of the keycaps, making it easy to access arrow keys and media controls without having to memorize complicated combinations. The only real drawback I found is that without a wrist rest, it can get a bit uncomfortable during marathon gaming sessions. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. For more videos like this in the future, remember to leave a like and subscribe. Alright, peace out.